Hey, and welcome to another video by Seeds and Serenity. Watch my grow up. In this video, I'm going to be giving a quick question and answer. We had a couple of questions by some members of our Grow Squad, so I want to make sure that every question that is asked, I do my best to answer it, right? Because this is designed to help each and every one of us to begin to grow our own food. So I want to make sure that we are all good to go. So the first question we had was concerning our coffee grounds, right? And the question was, how often can I give my plants coffee grounds or eggshells, right? How often can I give my plants this stuff? And I'm going to give you a quick down dirty answer that I do, right? You could do whatever you want. This just works for me. I give my plants eggshells and coffee grounds once a week. So today's Monday, right? You could set a day. So for me, it's Monday. On Mondays, I feed all my plants and my trees coffee grounds. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do it. So what we have here is I have 2 handfuls of just my hand, right? I just took 2 handfuls of coffee ground. And this is some eggs. This is my eggs from last week from my family. It's about maybe 12 eggs that I've finally grounded up and ready to go almost into like a powder form, right? And again, we do this because we want it to be at its smallest form possible to biodegrade. So the smaller it is, it gets to your plants quicker, right? And you guys can look up the technical terms, but that's just how I can explain it to make it simple. You want to make it this as small as possible so it can begin to break down and biodegrade and do what it needs to do, which is provide calcium to our plants. Our coffee grounds is already to that point. It's been used, it's ready to go, it's in its lowest form to biodegrade, to do what it needs to do, which is give nitrogen to our plants and to our soils, right? To our soil. So that's what it is. This right here, this 2 handfuls of coffee ground is when we talk about pH, and I don't want to get too technical, but someone asked about, can I just put it on my ground, just put it in my soil? Yeah, you can. It's very mild. It's not going to damage your soil. This amount here, if you do this once a week, right, it's not going to do anything negative to hurt your plant. Now, if you're doing this every day to your plants and to your soil, then okay, yeah, you may want to get your soil tested because you're probably going to have a very high pH in your soil. You want your soil to be typically between 6 and 7 if you're going to get it tested, right? That's typically a neutral ready. I can grow pretty much anything in a pH balanced soil of 6 or 7. So we don't want to get too crazy with this thing here. And it's not designed. This is not designed to be so technical. We're just doing what works, and this is what works. So what I'm going to do, this is 2 handfuls of my coffee grounds, and again about 12 eggshells. I'm going to dump it in here. There we go. All right. I'm going to mix that up. Again, this is just coffee grounds and eggshells. If you want to add, someone asked a question about, could I put this in my potting mix? Can I put this in my potting mix? Yeah, you sure can. Absolutely. Absolutely. Someone's asking about, let's see, what else we had. I think I answered it. Could I spread it in my yard? If you just want to put it in your yard, I mean, what are you trying to obtain just by putting it in your yard? Are you trying to fertilize your grass? Or are you trying to just get your soil ready to plant? Then yeah, I mean, again, once a week, 2 handfuls of coffee grounds and 1, whatever eggshells you had for the following following week or day or whatever. Again, you're not gonna hurt your soil if you're doing it in moderation, just like with anything. Would I put this in my soil or in my plants every day? No, I don't. Some folks, whatever coffee they drink, they just toss their grounds into their home plants. That's fine. Again, for me, this works for me. I don't have really that much house plants. Most of my plants are outdoors, and I'm gonna take you guys to see, but this is what I actually use. So I'm gonna pause here, and when we come back, I'm gonna show you exactly how I give this to my plants. Okay, welcome back. I am now outside, and here I'm about to give my beautiful Rosemary her eggshells and coffee grounds for this week. And you guys say hello to Tamira. She's beautiful, ain't she? Look at that. She's gorgeous. Love her, love her, love her. But I'm about to give her, and what I'm going to do is, as you can see, look at me. Here we go. See that? And I'm just going to feed it. Here we go. That's it. Here she go. And you can kind of rub it in. And I've been giving this to her for almost a year. I just come out here and do this. There she, and that's how much she's grown. And I started, yes, I did start her from seed for almost a couple years. And I just, when I need some from her, I just come out and get some fresh rosemary. I cook a lot with this, with rosemary. But there it is. So here we are. I'm out near my fruit trees, and I'm giving them their weekly coffee grounds and eggshells. And this is my olive tree. So all I'm going to do here, kind of started already. I just kind of dig around her a little bit, like there. Take my hand, get a little bit. See that? Boom. Take a little. There we go. All right, keep the party going. All right. So, move down here to my apple tree here. Do the same thing. All right. Well, here we go. Here it is. Boom. Once a week. That's it. Once a week. Keep this party going. That's just how I do it. You guys get to see it. See it live. This is my beautiful apple tree. She's starting to look how pretty she is. Oh, so here we go. You guys kind of see what I'm doing here. You still can kind of see some from last week. Yep, you can starting to see some of those eggshells from last week that I have down here. You can see it there. And we're gonna do handful. Here it is. Boom. Done. Keep it going. Go down to my pear tree here. She's starting to come alive. Look at her. She's starting to wake up. Hey, baby. Hey, mama, baby. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? She is starting to wake up. Alrighty. Yes, I do talk to my plants. You can kind of see some of the eggshells down there. But just gonna, there we go. Simple. Handful. There you go. And look at all those. See those bugs? You can kind of see the little critters and the little worms. That's kind of see the little worms. That's good. Good for the soil. Let you know that your soil is healthy. You see worms and those little critters? You got something good. You got something good. Oh, here's my baby. Isn't she pretty? Y'all say hello to my peach tree. She is pretty. Look at her. Look at her starting to come alive, starting to wake up. Look at her. So what we're gonna do here, simple. You can see some of the eggshells from last week or the week before, or whatever. You see those bugs and the little worms. Let you know you got some good soil. And look at that. That's it. Here you go. That's it. That's it, people. That's all you got to do once a week. Now I'm going to take the rest of this and I'm going to go to the front of my house and give this to my rose bushes. But I won't make a video yet of that. I think you all got the idea. All right. Alrighty, guys. Thank you.